reloading it. I ran into the garage. I pointed at my grandpa. Grandpa fired. I don't know where I hit him. I know I shot him.
For most of us, the idea of violently killing another human being, particularly your grandparents, is so abhorrent, we assume that anyone who's capable of it must have something wrong with them. But is that right? Are murderers really that different to the rest of us? In the 1870s, science began to take its first faltering steps towards answering this question. Dr. Cesare Lombroso, the father of scientific criminology, was studying criminals imprisoned in Turin and Pavia.
One November morning in 1871, Lombroso made what he thought was a great scientific discovery when he studied the skull of the famous Italian thief known as Villela.
I found in the occipital part, exactly on the post where the spine is found in the normal skull, a distinct depression as in inferior animals, in particular rodents. I suddenly saw, lit up as a vast plain under the flaming sky, the nature of the criminal, an atavistic being who reproduces the ferocious instincts of primitive humanity and of the inferior animal.
Lombroso believed he'd found evidence that a criminal's brain was different to that of a non-criminal, a step back in evolution. He claimed that this was clearly displayed in the shape of a criminal's face.
A criminal's ears are often of a large size. The nose is frequently upturned or of a flattened character in thieves. In murderers it is often aquiline, like the beak of a bird of prey.
Dr. Lombroso's approach was soon discredited, but it was the beginning of a big idea, that criminals, and in particular murderers, had different brains to the rest of us.
Studies that he conducted back in the 1800s, by today's standards, might be laughable, but at the same time it was a beginning. And what Lombroso did is open the door. He built a foundation for others to build on.
But it was almost 100 years before science